few questions. So we're going to turn it over to our outliers. And Chris Petrewski, he's only been waiting like 6 months to ask this question. So
I think just to tease him, you should let somebody else ask in front of him and just make him wait it out even longer.
Just screw with him.
Scott, I'll come to Connecticut and find you, buddy.
I know you will. Chris, you are up with the great Ben Newman.
Hey, Chris, hold on. Chris, you got literally, like, I appreciate you so much. I knew your name even before you started, you know, all the excitement about it. Take your phone out or something. Let's get a picture, like, or a recording, or let me say Chris Petrewski's the man. Like, let's capture this, because I appreciate you.
I can't even tell you how much that means to me, buddy.
Hey, I pay attention to the details. And so, like, I recognize names. I know, and, you know, it's a tough thing in a business like this with as many people as I work with and as much travel. But I recognized your name before you were even doing this. So I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. So first thing I'd like to say is you have made such an impact on me since I discovered you through LinkedIn. I'm not a reader. I have your book. Can't really see it, but I read it 3 times already. It's made such an impact on me. The Prize Fighter Day principles have made such a huge impact on everything in my life. I think it's amazing the stuff that you do, that you bring to the table. I follow you on social media, obviously, because you know me. You're such an inspiration as a husband, a father, and someone who serves the community too. It's just amazing. My question is, all the amazing friends you have, like Ed, Andy Frisella, you know, the coaches you've worked with, Saban, Izzo, Coach Clement, who has made the biggest impact on you? And then the next part of that is, because I got to sneak something else in there, otherwise this wouldn't be worth it for me, is who's someone that, dead or alive, doesn't matter, that you wish you had the opportunity to work with? Coach, athlete, business person, anybody.
So I'm an emotional guy. I cry when I watch Extreme Home Makeovers. So Chris, you got me, brother. I'll tell you, the first person that I'd say probably has the biggest impact on my life, and I probably don't give her enough of the credit that she deserves every day, is my wife. You know, my wife, for this run that we've been on, and my wife is a very smart, powerful, amazing woman. She was a vice president at Anheuser-Busch when she retired. So you talk about, she is a ass kicker of a human being. I mean, she attacks life. She came from a tiny town, Edinburgh, Illinois, where most people never even get out of the town. I mean, like when she first took me back there, I'm not a big, you know, St. Louis isn't a real big city, but I'm a city boy compared to, you know, Edinburgh, Illinois, one stoplight. And, you know, you see that, it just, you know, it highlights how amazing she is. And, you know, her support of this career. I'll give you this one example. You know, imagine how crazy this is, right? You get to football season, I'm on a sideline every single Saturday. That's hard for me. It's hard on the family. You know, speaking, I've spoken in 9 different countries on this run. I mean, it's wild, the demands of what I do. It's actually been, I've always done stuff virtually, but you know, now that I can do more virtually, it's actually a great thing. And as our team has grown, it's a great thing. But my wife has never said no. You can believe that. Not one single time has she ever said no. If I've said, we've got this speaking engagement, well, this bowl game came up, or this came up, or I've got to do this, she's never said no. She'll voice and communicate, hey, this will be, you know, this might be stressful, this might be tough. She has never said no. She's never one time held me back from fighting this fight that I fight every day. And that is who I would tell you probably has the biggest impact on my life. And that's more clear to me now than it's ever been, Chris. The second answer is without a doubt my mom, and I wouldn't be coaching her. I'd sit there as long as God gave me, and I would sit there quiet and I'd say, Mom, tell me everything that I still don't know. Because when you're a young boy and you don't get everything, you get a small window into her thinking. And I was blessed to have a journal that my mother left behind, which is her wisdom and her mindset as she was dying. I mean, it's amazing. It's in my safe. in the other room. I mean, she wrote things in this journal like beat the statistics, beat the odds, live with the disease that is chronic and fatal, believe in yourself, combat anything, purpose in life. And that was my mother's mindset, and she was dying. And so if I could just sit with my mom, whether I got 5 minutes or an hour, I would sit there and I would be a servant son, and I would just listen to the lessons that I haven't been able to hear yet. So Chris, I appreciate your question.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
That was a tremendous